Okay, family, welcome back to another video. My name is Gregory Falcon. I'm based here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Been involved in the real estate business over 30 years, trucking over 20 years. I invest in the stock market and cryptocurrency. But today I'm just sharing a video about me purchasing the 2025 Freightliner quad axle dump truck and my monthly payment. I did an earlier video about the margin loan that I did to purchase the truck. I borrowed $240,000 against my stock portfolio, and if you want to go look at an earlier video, I kind of explain how the margin loan worked, but I go through it briefly real quick. So against my stock portfolio, I borrowed $240,000. My money is still in the stock market, but they charged me 8.5% to borrow my own money. But over the last couple of years, my stock portfolio has been doing 20, 30, 40% return. So borrowing the money, paying 8.5% was a no-brainer to me. Plus, my payment is only $1,600 a month. Now, again, it's interest only on the payment, and nothing's going towards principal. But as you know, in the dump truck business, we have good months, we have bad months, we have rainy months, different times of the year. You make different amounts of money per month. So how I structure mine is on good months. We do 9 months out of the year that we work night and day. And out of those 9 months out of the year, I pay extra. So my payment may be $1,600 interest only to borrow my own money, but most months I pay $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. Whatever the truck is making is what I pay extra because I'm trying to get the truck paid off as soon as possible. So you have two other options of how you can purchase a new truck. I just chose the margin loan to buy my truck, but previously I had purchased used trucks. I have purchased new trucks, and I'm just a firm believer new trucks are a better purchase than a used truck. Now, I know everybody wants to say a truck makes the same amount of money, whether it's new or used, but if you do a cost analysis on how much a used truck costs, the maintenance, the upkeep, it's not as fuel efficient, you don't get depreciation. When the old truck is down, not only do you lose money because you're not able to work, but you also got to try and keep your drivers happy, but then you also got to build when it's time to go pick up the truck. So that's 3 ways you're losing on a used truck when you have maintenance. Plus, you're guaranteed to have more maintenance on a used truck, especially depends on how old it is compared to a new truck. Well, again, in the video I did earlier, I purchased a new truck. I did the extended warranty on it. So now if anything happens to the truck over the course of the next couple of years, it'll go into the shop. I may lose a little downtime and I may have to pay my driver, but at least I don't have to go pick up the truck. And the truck cost me $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 to get the truck out the shop at the same time while I'm losing it. Plus the newer truck is more fuel efficient. You get better, you get depreciation, and you get better resale value. So if you already buying an old used truck, by the time you use it 5-10 years, all the value and all the use of the truck is pretty much gone. So, but getting back to the truck payments, I'm $1,600 a month. But the other two options to buy the truck is I could have financed the truck, the whole $240,000. And what I try and do is teach people to get their business credit up, where until you can finance the truck 100% through your company. You got to be in business sometimes 2 to 3 years. But if you're not in business 2 to 3 years and you have good credit, my credit score is 830, 840, so I have excellent credit. And what I ended up doing when I transitioned, I used to have tractor trailers, so I've had to use trucks, and now I've transitioned to new trucks. When I left the tractors, I was running flatbeds, reefers, dry vans, but the hard part was to keep people out on the road for 3 weeks to a month. It's just easier for a dump truck driver to be home every night. So in 2016, I transitioned into dump trucks, and I ended up purchasing new dump trucks at that time. And at that time, new dump trucks was $185,000. Inflation, the market's been crazy, everything's going stupid. So now new dump trucks are running about $240,000 up to $300,000. And I know that's a lot of money to pay for a dump truck. But if you got to work and got everything going on, you should be okay. Especially with the new way you can purchase a new truck. Like again, I did the margin loan. So I just borrowed the money against my stock portfolio, purchased the truck, interest only $1,600 a month, and I just take the extra money I'm making. When I have great months, I just put more down on the truck, and I try and get it paid for as fast as I possibly can so I can move on and do some other things. So I always tell people the stock market, to me, is printing money. I've been in the stock market over 30 years, and that's why I make the most money. So what I end up doing is taking the money and borrowing against my stock portfolio, purchasing the truck. So the truck is what I call is good money. It's not fast money like the stock market, but it's real good, steady money. And I end up piling the money up to get the truck paid off as soon as possible. And then once the truck is paid off, then I start taking all the profits from the truck. Then I go end up buying real estate. I try and purchase all my real estate and pay cash. I call real estate the slowest money because you got just monthly rent. Monthly rent for a $300,000 house compared to the monthly money you can make on a $300,000 dump truck is no comparison. But the dump truck is going to depreciate over time, where the house is going to appreciate. So it's just a different type of cash flow, and this is the way you diversify. So I'm diversified from the real estate piece, the trucking piece, and the stock market piece. So I always tell people you want to make money while you're sleeping. So this way you make money at all times. So now getting back to purchasing the new truck, I could have financed the truck at $240,000, 100% at 8% interest for 7 years. The payment would have been roughly $3,800 a month. So that's $2,200 more than my margin loan of $1,600. So that was the one option. And then a lot of people don't know when you purchase a new truck, they have a program that's called skip payments. So instead of having $3,800 a month over 12 months, you end up having maybe a $5,000 payment over 9 months. Then you get to pick the 3 months out of the year that you don't have a payment. And I always recommend for everybody to pick the winter months when you know it's the slowest time of the year, the slow season. Then you can spread your money out and you can get through the winter a whole lot easier. If you really do it really right, you end up putting your insurance and your truck payment on the same 9-month cycle. So during January, February, March, are the 3 months I used to skip having a truck payment. I don't have an insurance payment either. So now when work is slow and you're not working as much, you don't have the same amount of bills. So it allows you to get through the hard time. And then like I say, even when you're buying a new truck, first time purchasing, again, like I said, I was running tractor trailers. I paid cash for a lot of the tractor trailers. But then when I went up to purchase the new trucks, $185,000, by you not having established business credit or purchasing something that costs that much money, although I had an 840 credit score, they still required you to put down 10, 20 to 30% down because you haven't purchased a vehicle of that dollar amount. They wanted to make sure you could pay for it. The other thing you need to know and realize that a lot of investors are getting in the dump truck business, and if you don't have a CDL, the lender or the financial institution is going to charge you a higher interest rate because if you don't have a CDL, you're unable to drive the truck. So they consider you a high risk. So I tell everybody, if you're going to get into business, make sure you spend the time and energy, go to truck driving school or go get your Class B. I have a Class A. Get whichever license you need to make sure when you go in and try and get a dump truck, it's a world of difference in the interest rate. Buddy of mine a few years ago was trying to buy a dump truck, didn't have CDLs. I was financing mine at 4%. They wanted to charge him 14%, all because he didn't have a CDL. So you need to be aware of that when you're purchasing the truck. But then, like I say, the best and the easiest way to do it, if you don't have the business credit established, go ahead on and be a personal guarantor. So then after you become a personal guarantor, then once you get the truck paid for, you can establish credit, get your business credit established, you can go back to that same financial institution or go to another truck dealer if you want to change styles of truck. And now you got credit established on your business side. And then this time around, you don't have to be the personal guarantor for it. So that's kind of how I do it. And just, moving around between the real estate, trucking, and stock market, I'm just trying to share my experience on how everything is going. And, even for resale value, the reason I believe in a newer truck, the trucks I bought in 16 and 17, it was new to $185,000. I ended up selling them in 2022 and early 2023 for $150,000, and I paid $185,000 for it. So again, all I'm trying to do is give you different options on how to purchase the trucks. And I know having a $3,800 payment or $5,000 payment is a knot in your chest of having that much. It's more than the house payment, probably it's more than your car payment. But again, if you're out here and you have to work and you're willing to work and make it happen, just maintain. I always tell everybody, do not allow lifestyle creep. Because when you get out in the dump truck business, you're going to start making money. Then you're going to start buying nicer things and spending more and more money. Make sure you reinvest in yourself. Set things up so your money can make money for you instead of you out here physically working for your money. You want to make money while you sleep. So some of the things used to happen, guys would come by the office to pick up checks or come by looking for work, and I asked them to show me a picture of their truck. They have like a 1995 old truck, but then they're driving a Range Rover, they're driving a Porsche, they're driving a Maserati. And I'm sitting there saying, you're driving $100,000 car, but your truck is $30,000-$40,000. Your truck is what's supposed to be $100,000, and hold off on buying a nicer vehicle until the truck can make enough money and sustain itself so you can have both. But most people do it backwards. They get to making money, then they go buy the nice vehicle and keep the old raggedy truck. The raggedy truck is supposed to be what's paying for your lifestyle, not the other way around. So I always tell everybody, try and invest in a newer truck and hold off on the lifestyle creep of buying expensive toys, increasing lifestyle, bigger houses. Tell you, all my friends will tell you, I did 15 years. I didn't buy anything for 15 years. I really stacked my money up and saved and invested and did 15. I bought the basics. I had nice things, but I didn't go extravagant on buying things. So that's why I say, please, please maintain your lifestyle and keep everything going the way it's going. So again, family, I'm trying to do a video a week. I know I've been a little slack lately. I'm trying to do better. You know, between running real estate and the trucking company, everything is very busy, plus family issues going on. But what I'm trying to do now is open up and start some type of consulting company, and where I can charge a fee to go over your business plan, talk to you, do one-on-one. So I'm in the process of putting that together because I'm getting a lot of comments and a lot of people emailing me wanting to talk to me, and I'm trying to get to everybody. But again, when you're still running your own business and you're doing real estate, I'm doing multiple things now myself, so I'm trying to get to everybody. I appreciate everybody's patience. Leave any comments or anything that I missed or you think I should talk about below, and I try and talk about them. Please like and subscribe to the page, and I promise I will do better. And thank you, family, for everybody tuning in, and have a good day.